And so we went through a very difficult time, many difficult choices for our bishops, and a time that brings us to today where we know so much more than we did before. We understand so many things about the signs of danger, what it means to be truly respectful of others, what it means to really look out for the care of our youngest and our elderly and those who are vulnerable. There's a heightened sense, not only within the church, but within our society as well, of those who are marginalized, to make sure that no one ever has to go through that again, if we have anything to say about it.
With April being the month of child abuse prevention, we try to educate our students, our parents, on how child abuse can be prevented, because it is absolutely preventable.
It's not necessarily the physical abuse, but it's emotional abuse, it's verbal abuse, and these children don't understand that this is not normal. This, in their world, in their childhood, in their family household, that's all they know. We have to educate ourselves as to what to look for, what to listen for. And we do need to listen more to our children and what they have to say. Because you can see a child one day and they can be happy, and then it may be a week later, their demeanor has changed. So something is going on, something is happening. And that is a sure tell sign that you really need to sit down and maybe have a conversation with that child.
We plant pinwheel gardens throughout the parish grounds and on the school campus. I have created some posters with our school children that we display on the church campus as well as the school campus. We put weekly postings into the bulletin and newsletter for school and for church. It's just an awareness with the students at school to pray for those who have suffered and for the protection of all children.
Each year we do a pinwheel garden. We give each student a pinwheel, and they will come during their religion class time and say a prayer for any victims of child abuse, and they plant their pinwheel in the garden.
We have our art teacher create posters and banners that we place throughout our school, in our school office, in our classrooms. And when visitors come on campus, it's amazing how they will ask, hey, what are these posters? What do these represent? What is this for? And that is bringing about some awareness to people coming on our campus, our guests that are on our campus, as well as our children.
Throughout April, every school mass, which is also a weekday mass for parishioners, we process up with the banner and it's placed on the altar so that it is a reminder that the whole month of April is Child Abuse Prevention Month. So we try to make sure that that information gets out there with the posters and the weekly postings into the newsletter and the bulletin.
The money that we raise for the donation of the pinwheels, we donate it to CASA, which is an organization that is a great advocate for children, to help place them in safe environments. And at the end of the month of April, we let the children go back out to the courtyard with their prayer partners, say another prayer, and the children take the pinwheels home with them so that they can be reminded daily of what that pinwheel represents.
It is important that we spread awareness, that we educate people on the resources that are available, and most importantly, to educate people on the necessity of reporting abuse. I think many times people are afraid, for whatever reason, to report suspicions, afraid they don't have found evidence. The people that they call in and report to are trained individuals who know whether that's something that should be investigated. So just trust and make the call if you're suspicious. That's the only way abuse will stop.
Child abuse is not just a Catholic Church problem. It is a real issue in society today. It is our reality in the world that we live in.
I appreciate deeply what you do. One of those important ministries in the church that goes unsung, but yet is kind of that network that keeps us from not forgetting. We build it into our system that we don't forget. and we keep moving forward to make this even a better process as we move forward. But again, you're the part of that, and I want to commend you and encourage you to stand true to this task.
Child abuse is a problem that occurs in every facet of life, in every country, every nation, every society. So it's important that we, as a community, learn and grow and provide the needs that are available, resources such as things that the Catholic Diocese offers. CASA has many resources that people can assist, get involved in educating, or even volunteering their time.
If we don't have some awareness in our community, the problem's never going to be solved. And by doing absolutely nothing, there's going to be tragedy of a child. So go out, do something, anything, because you could be helping to save a child's life. And awareness in our community, that is how we keep our community safe and all God's children safe.